Namaskar and welcome to this exciting new episode of Sattology, debunking mythology. Sat means truth and logos in Latin means a study or science. The the when you combine the two words, it becomes Sattology, which means the science of truth or study of truth. Now, when you compare it with mythology, myth in Sanskrit means a lie, a fake, or imagination. And when you combine with logos, it becomes mythology, which is science of fake, science of imaginary. Now, today I'm going to just show you one example that how Wikipedia actually creates mythology, and it is run by institutions which distort history. And you'll be surprised how. Now, let me give you some examples of the screenshots. Now, Bangladesh history, and I'm reading it from the Wikipedia. Just I took one example of Bangladesh because Bangladesh was connected to Vedic culture. The point that I'm making is that the word Bangla comes from Vanga in Sanskrit, and Vangala, that's a Bonga. The la was added later on. But I want to show you that how the history has been misrepresented in Bangladesh. Total contradictions. And I'll take just one example. And you will clearly see that the Wikipedia is actually working against Hindu culture or ancient Indian history. And it will be very surprising for you. So let me just show you. So I'll share my screen and I'll take you directly to the page. And like that, there are many other pages. We'll first take the example of Bangladesh. So you'll see that the editors of Wikipedia are consciously propagating an anti-India view. They want to minimize the complete identity of India. Everybody knows that before partition, Bangladesh was India in 1947. And we also know that it was predominantly a Hindu country, and the Islam came there in 1700s, and they converted the whole population into Muslim. I'm not talking about the religion here. We are talking about Wikipedia, how it distorts the history or how it creates mythology. And this is being used by all academic institutions. You can see that. I'm going to share my screen and show you how it goes. And you'll be shocked, you'll be really shocked to see that how this is happening. So I'm here right now. Can you see me? I hope you can see me. It's a live show, so you can see me. Now, here we see that Bangladesh is formed, and now they quote according to Indian text. They do quote over there. According to Indian text, Ramayana, the Vanga kingdom. We already know Mahabharata says Anga and Vanga. There are two. The first from Magad, Anga, and Vanga, and south is Kalinga. We already know that. And Islam was introduced in the Palak trade through Abbasid. This is all wrong because Bakhtiyar Khilji was the main person responsible. And Shah Jalal in the northeast, which is what I said, is started in Sylhet. Now, coming back down straight, where I want to go into the etymology. Now, we already spoke about Vanga. And there we see, so using Wikipedia as a source of your history information is not correct. Why it is not correct? And that's what I'm showing you. So they all admit, so there are contradictions right there. Now, in the Abrahamic, that's where the work starts, in the Abrahamic tradition. So totally ignored the entire Hindu history, Vedic history of Bangladesh, which is Kapila Muni's ashram was there in the place where Ganga merges with the ocean. And in the Abrahamic tradition comes from Bang Bang, the son of Hind, son of Ham, who was the son of Noah. Everything made up. Now, when the children sees this, it will be a big cultural shock for them. And then this view is found in Ghulam Hussain Salim Riaz ul Salatin. Obviously, most of the invaders are going to write history from their perspective. But how Wikipedia is distorting the truth, you can see it here. And then if you go down, Bronze Age Proto-Dravidian tribe, the Austric word Wanga and the Iron Age Wanga, and this Aryan suffix Desh is Sanskrit word Desh, so land of Bengal. So again, they're creating information, and this is how mythology is created. Now, if all the students read this, they're going to challenge whatever you said because yours is an alternative view. So we have to question this. So not use Wikipedia as a source of our information, because even the Bengali scholars will not agree. Bangladesh scholars will not agree because they're very honest in their saying that they did come from Hindus and Hinduism was a main source of information. And there no mention of any Hindu rulers, any Hindu kings, nothing. There's no mention of how Krishnadev Rai was a ruler of Sylhet. Even today, it is considered that he's a ruler. There are nameplates with his name in Sylhet over there. And then Sham Uddin Ilyas Shah proclaimed himself. And so during the Islamic period, Bangla became popular during the Islamic period, as if there was no Bangladesh before that Islamic period. Who were there before 1700s? So therefore, this is a Wikipedia actually creates misinformation and actually creates mythology. So my humble attempt is, do not use Wikipedia as a source and do not support them because they are working against the Hindu culture. So thank you for in this video, and I'll see you later again. Thumbs up. Thank you. Bye. Namaskar.